2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the FedEx St Jude Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Yes, but they certainly have to make the most of every moment they get, because there'll be very few today. Fire up. This is a big rivalry, this one. Oh my, where's this one going, Henny?
Yep, this golf ball's had enough. It's going for a swim.
Just off the fairway in the first cut. Will this one hang on and find the fairway? Or is it headed towards the rough? Henny, what does that lie look like?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely. That lie was just nasty, as the best they could do from there.
A 7-footer right here. It was on a good line. This is a triple bogey attempt here. Sitting at 3 over for the day. The second at TPC Southwind presents the first real birdie chance. Just a short par 4 playing 401 yards. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? The third hole at TPC Southwind's a strong par 5 measuring over 550 yards from the back tees. A bit of water comes into play here on the second shot, so be mindful of where you leave your approach. Well, this should find the short grass. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
The wind is at their back on this one.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. And he's down there. You got a read?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Just didn't drop. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
This is their look at birdie.
Beautiful shot. And now over to Justin Rose.
He's 1 stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Currently at 2 over par.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
The 4th hole here at TPC Southwind is the first par 3 on the course, and it measures just under 200 yards. Just avoid the penalty area to the left. Opting for the 6 iron. Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
that's disappointing. Par putt coming up here.
If he holds this, he'll rise to level with Rose.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's take a look at the current standings. The fifth at TPC Southwind is a long par 4 measuring 485 yards. It requires a good strong drive to avoid the bunker on the left and then an accurate approach into this green. Not bad. This shot coming from around 220 yards. 4 shots behind our leader. Going with the 5-wood. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Yeah, that was a safe play. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
That is hunting for the hole. Ooh, right by the hole. Job done. Let's head to the next. Now 4 back after that hole. The strategy at the 6th here at TPC Southwind on this par 4, measuring just under 450 yards from the tips, is to position your drive from the tee to give a clear shot into this green. Good shot there, Beamer. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Getting ready to play their third. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Great touch.
This is Justin Rose.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The 7th at TPC Southwind is a strong par 4 measuring 482 yards from the back tee. A big clump of trees on the left and the one on the right is to be avoided off the tee. Also, a good angle to attack this green is from the left half of this fairway with a huge greenside tree that also affects any poor approaches. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Pretty good shot there.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Ooh. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And now over to Justin Rose.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 8th hole at TPC Southwind is a really nice short par 3 measuring just 164 yards. This green has been recently contoured, so accuracy or distance control off the tee is paramount. Going with the 8-iron here.
Put the indicator on and it's taking a right turn.
Lining up from the sand now. Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Ouch, that hurts. And just a little bit of work was all that was needed to finish up there. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. The finishing hole on the front 9 here at TPC Southwind plays downhill towards a dogleg right. There's a big body of water, the short front left of this green, so make sure you've got enough club to reach the surface. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Not a bad play, that one.
Long way away from the hole if they want to make the birdie, though.
Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
That'll sting a bit. Just 3 feet to the cup. Nice little putt to hole, that one. The 10th at TPC Southwind is a par 4 that plays just over 450 yards from the back tee. A lot of players take less than driver here to position their ball for the best approach to an uphill green that has a number of tiers on it. Accuracy on both shots are required. Lining up from around 160 yards. 5 shots off the pace. Going with the 7. This one needs to kick left. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. What's in front of them, Henny?
18-footer here is what he's facing.
Okay, steady now. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And Tommy Fleetwood heads the field. The par 3 11th at TPC Southwind measures just 162 yards, but looks can be deceiving here. While it looks pretty, it can bite you. Make sure you've got enough club here on approach.
That dog will hunt.
Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it.
Oh, you know you want to.
Oh, just missed. Can make this one. It's for par. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. Sitting at 3 over for the event. The par 4 12th. There's only a short one measuring 406 yards from the tips. But you need to be very accurate off the tee. Avoid that huge water hazard to the right, and that'll give you the best angle into this green. Any drive that's pushed left will make it a difficult approach, and be wary. There's water over the back of this green, which you can't see.
And now over to Justin Rose.
He's currently one stroke better than his rival and playing partner today.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, the breeze ruffling their shirt, hitting their back. It's going to be tough to control the distance here.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
And that's a master stroke. It not only improves their position in the field, they're now ahead of their rival.
Now 5 strokes behind. The 13th, the TPC Southwind, is a strong par 4 that plays uphill and a slight dogleg to the right. It requires a big drive up the right half and then a very accurate approach. There's a heavily bunkered green there, so make sure you hit your approach in the right distance.
Oh dear. Can he get out of here?
He's going to need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
Got some good distance on that one. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 shots off the lead. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole. That's frustrating. Let's try and make this one and only drop the 1 shot.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Now 7 shots behind after that. The 14th at TPC Southwind is one of their signature holes. The par 3 that plays downhill considerably long, around 240 yards, is hit over a big body of water to the right. Fortune favours the brave here. If you need a birdie, go flag hunting. Otherwise, lay up to around 20 feet left. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Love watching this player around the greens.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Accuracy is required at the par 4 15th, just 395 yards off the tee. Players like to lay back to give them their right number into this green. And there's a little creek that meanders through the center of the fairway here and up to the right side of the green. So make sure your approach is accurate. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Come on, get a good bounce to the left.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
It's got a chance. Oh, that's a ripper. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. The 16th at TPC Southwind is the last genuine birdie hole on the course. It's a par 5 measuring just 530 yards, but there's a lot required on the tee shot that's played uphill to a ridge. If you can get it up over the rise, a good chance for reaching the green here in 2 to set up a birdie and even perhaps eagle. But be wary of this green. There's a big bunker short left, and if you find it, it's not an easy up and down. Well, maybe even a par can be hard. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Good option. Take your medicine and try and get it up and down from there. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Downwind on this shot.
And that was a bit of a misfire.
And coming up well short.
If he makes this, he'll save his par. Well hold.
And now over to Justin Rose.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
It's time to check on the leaderboard. And all of them are chasing Tiger once again as we move to the next.
The penultimate hole at TPC Southwind is a very strong par 4, measuring 490 yards off the back tees. There is a little creek that runs through the centre of the fairway here, but that only catches the biggest of drives. There's 2 big trees either side that you want to position yourself in the middle of, so then you can hit a clean shot to the green. 2 strong shots required to get onto the surface, and even once you're on the green, par isn't assured.
Playing from around 160 yards.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
And he's hold it.
Hey, you.
Goes marching to the top of the leaderboard. Well, that's certainly worth another look.
Perfect distance, perfectly judged, and look at that, straight in the hole.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Tiger Woods back in his familiar spot, currently sitting in top spot on the leaderboard.
Well, the finishing hole at TPC Southwind is an absolute beauty. There's been some heroic moments like hole-out eagles, and there's been triple bogeys that have cost championships. Your job is to get the ball safely into the fairway here. And if you're not a long driver, don't take on the corner. But if you can, it'll leave you just a short iron in, a chance to seal the victory with a birdie. Looks to be going with the 6 iron. That's well played, pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker. Lining up the birdie putt here. The putt drops, and this player is finished for the day.
And Henny, I think the takeaway for this player is that they really dominated their rival at this event.
Absolutely, Luke. I think the consolation prize is the way they performed against their rival this week. That should absolutely give them confidence as they prepare for their next event.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.